My name is Joshua, and this is my God Did It story. Yeah, so it's gonna be short and sweet. Grew up in religion. Had an idea of Jesus without the form of it, without the relationship of it. So by the time I was really curious when I was older, I started playing around with all the things of the world, from pornography to drugs to alcohol, women, and explored all of that, what I thought would be life-giving. I found to be killing my soul. By the time I was 25, I should have died multiple times, should have been to jail multiple times, and in the deepest, darkest moment of my life, I got introduced to Christianity in a way that was different than what I grew up in. It was about relationship. It was about knowing Him. It was about that I could actually be forgiven. It was about me not having to try hard enough, not having to earn anything. And that was just radically different, radically new. And it was a book called Jesus is Greater Than Religion by Jefferson Bethke that introduced me to that gospel. So I devoured that book and then got to see Christianity lived out through people's lives in a way that really just challenged me. I began to be convicted in my own heart of the life that I've been living. And so all of that culminates to a night where I actually met Jesus on a dock, all alone, under the stars, sitting out over my parents' lake. And I just went out there, wasn't planning on anything more than just going and sitting in the quiet of the night. But God had other plans. And so when I sat down, He began to speak a voice within me that wasn't my own, is the only way to describe it. And it was a pure, loving peace. And He put on my heart to give Him everything I thought He could never forgive me for. He put a vision in my mind from my childhood of me as a baseball player, as a little boy holding the bat, getting ready to smack the ball out of the park, and Jesus with His arms around that little boy, ready to hit the ball out of the park. But He put me in that vision, and I was that little boy, and He wrapped His arms around me, filled me with His peace, changed me forever. Never looked at porn again in my life, never smoked weed again in my life, never done drugs again in my life, like literally filled with His glory. And I've been on fire for Him every day of my life. Since then, never ever have I looked back to the world to go back to the things of it. And you can have that same experience. Ask Him if He's real. Ask Him to reveal Himself to you. He will. That's my God Did It story.